Hello Gemini, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you might have been in a relationship with this person. Could have been the past, could be current, could also be a situationship. Others of you may have simply just exchanged glances on many occasions. And you know there's something there that's special, but no one's speaking up. So the way I read, I have the ability of tuning in through my higher intuitive self, which is the reason why I don't channel through spirit guides. I never have. That is me, my spirit, and my soul. By default, it's in a different plane of existence, so I realized a long while ago. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up in this reading. Okay. Very awkward. Some parts of this connection were very rushed, and now things are very awkward. All right. So we have here crossroads followed by ecstasy. Then we have grief, energy, doubt, synthesis, sensuality, embracing the shadow. And then we have growth under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Gemini, right now I am at a crossroads, a junction. I know that I have to make a choice. I have to make a decision. But for some reason, because of what has happened, I'm unable to right now. Things have been delayed. I myself am delaying this. One of the reasons is I don't really know what decision to make, because I don't know how I'm supposed to move forward. Before, things were very much rushed. Things happened very suddenly. And I realized that things should have been a bit slow, organic. In you, I have found someone who is very spiritual. Somebody who makes me want to dance. My soul feels blissful, and I don't even know why. Just having you in my life makes me feel content. But I do grieve, because now I'm afraid that I'm losing you after what I did. The things that I didn't do that I should have. Things that I didn't say that I should have said. I know that hurts you now. I behaved in a very unexpected way. And there's a part of me now that feels a lot of guilt, remorse, sadness, and melancholy. I feel as though there is this dark sky, and you are that shining light. But now, because of what has happened, that light is fading from my life. That light is you. And I feel this, and I know it, that I'm losing this. There's something about you that does have this overwhelming connection, I feel. A spiritual connection. Whenever I think about you, it's as if my chakra centers come to life. As if so many things inside of me and around me are just animated. And I doubt that in this connection, certain things may turn out my way, even if I make you an offer. Will the offer be enough? Will this apology, will this offering bring you back into my life? Or will you fly away? For this I do doubt, because everything that I said and did, it didn't turn out to be the way I thought. Things are different now. There are certain things that I have deep down in my heart that I never really shared. These thoughts sometimes haunt me, and I've hidden them deep down in the darkest shadows of this forest. And I believe it's time for me to come out into the open and talk about it. I don't want to hide anymore. I want to talk about the truth and the things that have been bothering me. Once upon a time, there was peace and harmony. I now want to restore that peace and harmony that once existed. In you, I have found someone who is very, very sensual, very gorgeous, very sexy, very beautiful. I admire your beauty. I admire your sex appeal. It's hard for me not to think about you in this way. Am I attracted to you? Absolutely, yes. Are you still beautiful to me? Yes. That has not changed. And I don't think that's ever going to change. No matter how young you are, no matter how old you get, it's always going to be the same for me. Because I am looking beyond that now, into the spiritual and not just the physical. Everything that has happened between us, though, has me feeling very awkward. This feeling that I have, you have experienced a part of me that was very impulsive, compulsive, and aggressive. Certain things happen in this connection that I really didn't want you to see. That dark side of me that came out. A shadow side that I should have protected you from. But instead I exposed you. This is a part of who I am. I am who I am, and I can't really change my ways for anybody because that is a part of me. And if I change, then that's not me. I know right now things are very awkward between us. We don't see eye to eye. We have a different view. But this environment now that is uncomfortable, eventually things will need to change. We can no longer be the same way as we were once before. I do feel that in this connection there is a sense of growth, wanting some prosperity, learning more about where we are headed and where we are from. I do believe that in this connection, there's a sense of growth. Things that happened before happened very fast. They were too sudden. And now I realize that I want to take a slower pace. I want to grow with you. I want to learn more about you. What you were like when you were very young. And what your dreams are far into the future. I want to learn more about you as a person. And not just about certain things that have happened, certain things that you've done. I do hope that I will get the chance at some point to grow with you and to learn more about you and to appreciate you. All right, Gemini. Bittersweet feelings here. You have somebody who does need to make a choice. They're in the middle of that. But they're also very sad for what they did. They have here and here, spiritual connection here. They have a physical connection with you. But there's a whole lot of awkwardness. And if you're wondering, Gemini, why this person isn't reaching out to you, it's because they're feeling very uncomfortable about the situation. Usually people don't want to reach out because they're not confident. This person has lost their confidence, at least for now. They don't feel confident or strong enough to reach out to you. There's another thing here. Some of you may have started this connection where you would say, suddenly. It started suddenly. Some of you might resonate with that. And so, yes, this could be vice versa because of a couple of cards that have shown up here, especially with the spiritual cards. So the cross watcher, this might not just be yours, but you, Gemini yourself, you may be resonating with this too. So there was a time here when things kind of, there was a rush in the situation. Things started fast, and there was more of a connection on a physical level, which made things quite awkward. But now, ever since there's been that gap, that time, there is this realization of a spiritual connection. This person's starting to grieve because they are afraid that they're losing you, because they never had a chance to grow and learn more about you. The card here is called growth. Okay. Let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. So in that deck, I'm going to look at the reverse. So I do read the reverse. This will show us what it is that may have happened in this connection in the first place that caused the problem. Oh my. Okay. First card, the strongest, just fell right out. Two of Cups. And then we have the Nine of Coins. Let's have a look. Two of Cups. So I will be reading the reverse. So this individual in the beginning, there may have been a lot of love, peace and harmony, a sense of partnership, but then things started to change. At some point in time, there was a lack of peace and harmony. There was this feeling of not being in a partnership, and love started to fade. Here, there used to be an attraction. However, then there was doubt. Is this love or not? There was a sense of infatuation. And someone here was overindulging in sensuality for the sake of getting that emotional high. That's what it says here, emotional high. So, overindulging in sensuality for the sake of getting that emotional high. So, yeah, somebody here just to feel good. They were in this connection, very wrong for the wrong reasons. This is what they started to feel. And this is why they started to behave in a different way, and they started to take a step back because they realized that, you know what, I'm only in this for the feeling, for the sexual feeling or the sensual feeling. There's nothing beyond this. This person started to realize this, and that's when they actually became a person That's when things got awkward. That's when they realized you're worth something more than just that. And they took a step back. The weirdest thing is, you see, the people that like you the most will be the ones that are ignoring you, which is so weird. It's so stupid. But that does happen because they're worried the most. They're afraid and nervous the most. They don't want to make a mistake. Those are the people that avoid you, the ones that actually do care for you a lot. Typically, I have seen this. But then you have the daredevils, the ones that just love you and they just want you, and they value you and they don't want to lose you. Two types of people. So this person realized what they were doing and they started to take a step back, because that's why you have the growth card now. So the first set of cards that I had, that's your present. Right now, this is something that happened in the past that caused this problem in the first place. Some of you might know this, maybe some of you don't. There was a lot of physical attraction here, and it got to the point where this person started to feel it was all just about the physical. There was nothing beyond this, and they realized that you deserve more. Then they started to take a step back. Here we also have the 9 of Coins. The 9 of Coins here talks about not living in luxury, not feeling prosperity, not feeling pleasure, or even fertility or growth. At some point in time, this person stopped feeling blessed by life. They were not able to enjoy the fruits of their labor. There was a lack of material prosperity, and they didn't feel that they had accomplished a lot. They started to overindulge in materialistic pleasures, to the point where their financial stability may have been compromised. There was guilt over possessing so much, and there was an inability to enjoy it. There was a fear of envy or jealousy. So there's a lot going on here, guys. This person was going through a lot. Not good. This is one of the reasons why they were not able to be with you. They started to overindulge in materialistic pleasures. Not only that, but there before was infatuation. This person was very materialistic. They're very superficial, they're very artificial. But now things became real. Something changed. You changed them. This was a life lesson, maybe even a karmic lesson that they were supposed to learn. But because of you, their life changed. You've had an impact on this person. Not bad. So you're wondering, was this all in vain? Well, for you, it was heartache, it was pain, but honestly, this person learned a lesson of what reality is like. You showed them what reality is. It's not just about the physical. It's not just about the materialistic. It's more than that. It's beyond that. And that is why this person wants to grow and learn more about you. Now, this is why this person has doubt, and they had that card, which is embracing the shadow, which means, for me, the way I interpret it, a very awkward situation. An awkward meaning, I want to be in your life, but how do I do this? Interesting. All right, let's have a look at another deck. The Beginner's Tarot. 6 of Pentacles. So this is any type of actions, intentions, or plans that this person might have towards you. We have here the 7 of Wands. Followed by the Queen of Cups. The Knight of Swords. You also have an extra card. Wowee, look at that. 2 of Cups. Beautiful. Oh, yikes. Then we have here 5 of Wands. Okay, lots going on here. So with the Six of Pentacles, there's going to be a time where this person will decide on what they want. They have decided they want you. They do want you. But it's a struggle. There are way too many factors that are just kind of playing into this whole situation, and they're keeping you far apart from each other. So we have a situation here where, yes, this individual wants to be with you. They want to be close to you. They may just ask you out for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or just a coffee or something like that. However, before they even do that, before they get to that, and certainly right after that, there's going to be some struggle. This person has his or her or their own inner demons. And by demons, I'm metaphorically speaking demons, although maybe they do have some. A lot of people I do readings for have them. But they have certain types of, I guess you can say, obstacles that pop up in their life because of their own problems and their own issues. And for that reason, they need to get rid of that stuff first. There's a lot of challenges they're feeling. Sorry. If there's any type of actions that they want to take, they already are aware that before they even take it, there's going to be an obstacle. So what they're trying to do now is, before they go to the Seven of Wands, then 8, 9, 10, they want to get rid of certain problems, certain things that are happening in their life. These things that they want to get rid of, they are aware that down the road it will become a problem. That is what they're trying to do right now. So they may be focusing on themselves. They may be a bit aggressive. They may be a bit curt, prickly. I'm getting the word prickly. Oh, prickly. They may be very passive-aggressive even. So a lot is on this person's mind, but the only reason they're being a little bit of an annoying individual, it's because they want to be someone better for you. That sounds really weird. Yeah, they just need their space for now. There's a lot of struggle here, though. We also have Queen of Cups. This person sees you as someone who is wonderful, beautiful, handsome. You have this unconditional love that just kind of oozes from you, and they love it. They want to be in your company, and they realize this. And then, boom, we have here the Knight of Swords. Beautiful card. This person wants to rush back into your life, sweep you off your feet. They really do want you. And the reason why they want you this much, it's because they realize that they are losing you. They are losing someone who later they will realize that they had and they have fallen in love with. Two of Cups. Beautiful card. The Knight of Wands, sorry. What am I saying? The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. This person has thought about this connection. They are feeling the need, the urge to hurry up and not to lose any more time. Along with this, with the Two of Cups, they realize that they want to have a union, a reunion, a sense of apology, and a sharing of hearts and love, expressing to one another how the other person feels. This is a wonderful, beautiful card. This is also a soulmate card. So some of you may have a spiritual connection with this individual. Most likely you do. Here we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands talks about a situation here where in this connection, it's not just the both of you. It's someone else or a whole lot of other people. There is distrust, there's struggle, there is arguments, fights, not only between you, but other people are also in the mix here. Somebody here is spreading rumors, challenges, obstacles. People are creating challenges and obstacles. People are manipulating the both of you or one of you in this connection. And it's as if in order to get to this person, you have to say no to the world. That's a really bad situation. So some of you might need to literally stop talking to either your friends or your family or whoever is telling you not to be with this person, or vice versa. It could be with the other, the cross watcher. So something here is happening where there is a whole lot of people. They're not happy about the both of you. And they may just be creating a lot of conflicts. They might be jealous. Could be jealousy. Could be just they think that, no, this person's not the right one for you. And judging by the way this person has treated you in the past, some of your close friends may know about this and they might say, no, this person's not right. However, as you can see here, Gemini, the person has realized your worth. They're rushing back into your life. Why? Because they want to love you. So things do change. People do change. It's not always the same. And sometimes, I have to admit, people don't change. No matter what life throws at them, they are stubborn. Stubborn, stubborn. It is not just a tough nut to crack. It's made out of titanium. It's like, you can't crack it. It's not going to crack. There's some people like that. Very, very stuck in their ways. And honestly, those are the people that have a harder time in life because they don't really get along. You have to be a little malleable, a little bit adjustable here and there. So what I see here is, yes, and any actions from this person. I do see the action, and I also see them trying to ignore other people. Let me know. Has this resonated for anyone? Because that does seem quite specific, actually. All right. Let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this. All right. I have here Archangel answer cards, and these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. I only pulled out one card, by the way, if some of you are wondering, because there was one I just a few seconds ago. I took it out, but there was two. So I only picked the one that is single. So you have here let go, followed by yes, don't stop. Then you have recovery, followed by listen to your intuition, ask your angels, and then we have no. So let's clarify no. Reconsider. And then we have if you believe. Okay, so no, it's important to reconsider your actions and your words, whatever you're going to say. Can you see that? Yes, you can, I think. All right. Oh boy. A year from now, many of you are not going to like hearing that. Okay, don't shoot the messenger. Here we have let go. So let go of this person. Let go of the situation. Because worrying about it and dealing with it right now, it's not going to happen because it's only one-sided. Letting go doesn't mean you stop loving this person. You can love them in your heart. However, don't reach out to them. Don't contact them. Don't follow them. Just try to keep your distance. Love them quietly and safely in your heart, and that's it. The more you give yourself to this person, your value will become less. It will be an easy commodity. You don't want to be that. Be that rare diamond. The rare diamond comes out and only sparkles once and goes back in. You don't want to be that person who's too available. This is the only way. First card's the strongest. This is the only way this person is going to be attracted to you. If you start to literally make them feel like they're losing you, and that's exactly why you had the Knight of Swords. because this person is afraid, and that's why the Knight of Swords came with such speed. And here we say, yes, don't stop. So yes, don't stop giving and receiving love. Keep that positive energy flowing, because you will attract positive people, positive energy with that feeling. We also have here recovery. So some people here really have been affected by this person. Sleepless nights, stress, anxiety, depression. I'm getting that. I'm also getting, and I'm whispering, by the way, if you guys are wondering who made that sound. That was me. Aversion of places and people. So this person might have become more of a hermit. This is you. Don't do that, right? Like it says here, don't stop giving and receiving love. Be that positive person. It's time for you to change. The recovery card does talk about you being recovered. Now, I have something called, on my website, www.asnointia.com. I have something called the Holy Light Package. And for this type of problem that you may have, the Holy Light Package could help you. Also, if you don't want that package, I have the Chakra Checkup, which is something more direct what I deal with. Holy Light Package is self-help guide. Chakra Checkup is when I actually personally have a look at, remotely, at your home, around your aura, and inside of your body. I'm able to tell you how many negative energies you have, and how many, right? And what type. So with the Holy Light Package, it is kind of a general package that helps you get rid of them. So I also do that with the Chakra Checkup, but Chakra Checkup is a bit more in detail. So I recommend that whoever is going through this recovery process, you're recovering because you had a lot of negative energy inside of you and around you, even in your home, because of what happened. A lot of the feelings that we have, they become very upsetting and very negative feelings, and they attract negative energy. It's inevitable. It happens. But as I have mentioned, I have created that way of getting rid of negative energy so that you are surrounded by more positive energy, and you are able to attract positive energy too. Here we also have listen to your intuition and ask your angels. So these two are really interesting, goes hand in hand. So the way you can ask your angels, the way I do it, you don't have to follow. I'm not preaching here, but this is the way I do it, okay? I worship and I pray to the Christ consciousness and His Supreme, the Father, who we call the Father. The Father prefers to be in the alpha state, although it does have a feminine and masculine signature. And so it has preferred to be in the alpha state, which is why we call it the Father. That is the supreme being of this universe. Now, these angels work for the Father. That's what it is. So you can pray or even just meditate to the Christ consciousness. Through Christ, you can get to what we call His Father. That is the source. From there, you can call upon Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Ask the Supreme Source for permission because they work for Him. He's like the manager. They're like the employees. And so when they come down, it's just all energy. They work. It's like a Wi-Fi connection. The stronger it is, the faster they upload and download. And so they will come, and you have to give them permission to help you. And you always remember to say the angels in heaven. Okay, there's angels, but there's angels many places. You have to be sure you say heaven. Heaven is a different dimension. And so from there, you let them know. You ask them. You tell them what your problem is. And try to always say, through the power of the Christ consciousness, because they all work in one unit, but they are employees of the higher celestial beings. And eventually, what I'm seeing here is after you ask these angels, you're going to be receiving answers and messages, and they're going to come to you intuitively in your mind. Okay, so a lot of you are going to be receiving messages, just like hints, maybe even a voice here and there, even your own voice, a hunch, some type of thing that might happen while you're doing something, and all of a sudden you have this great idea, or you have this epiphany, you have this realization. So many things happen, and they do come to you in many ways. They can come to you, I've seen on billboards, radio station, you're hearing something and one particular sentence just pops out. to you. You're reading a magazine and the headlines of something just make sense to you and only you. It's really interesting. Sometimes you're driving and you see these license plates, like even the license plates have meaning sometimes. At a certain time, what you were thinking, shortly after that, if you see certain types of synchronicities, numbers, those are angel numbers. And so they do have meaning for sure. Here we also have no, reconsider. So some of you are planning or are wanting to do something slightly different than what you had decided before. The angels here are telling you, no, reconsider what it is that you were going to say or do. Whatever action you're going to take, think about it twice. Don't rush into it. They're also saying here, if you believe that this connection is going to work out, it will. However, it is going to take a while. A year from now, it says things are going to start to change for you. But many of you get concerned when you see this card because maybe a year ago you saw the same card, right? Well, in this deck, we only have a card that goes up to a year from now. We don't have a card that says 2 years from now or 5 years from now. Myself, I only connected with my twin flame after 4 or 5 years. And every year this card would come up. And it was damn frustrating. But eventually, we did connect. And so, it may pop up every time in a reading. A year might go by and then another year will go by. It's simply because of the type of card this is. So at the very least, unfortunately, from now until the end of this year, most likely things are going to be a bit slow. But there's no doubt it could literally happen in a year from now. It doesn't have to be many years. I just wanted to let you guys know because some of you have had concerns about that a while ago. And I totally understand because I felt the same when it kept coming up after every year. I'm like, oh my God, again? So I totally understand, guys. Yeah, and that's your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity, some guidance in your situation. Let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I do plan on uploading more videos. I really just need to settle down a few things and finally get back on track with my videos on my other channel, Asnointia Audio. I have so many things I want to share with you guys. And one of them is negative energies, regarding negative energy. So one of the first videos that I'll be uploading, hopefully within the next month or so, is regarding negative energies. So you guys know exactly what to avoid, what to expect, how to handle them, how to deal with them. All right. Thank you, Gemini. I do have openings right now for private readings as well, love readings, if you want. These are written report readings. You can always go to the website, www.asnointia.com, place an order, and it will take me a couple of days or a few days to get back to you, but eventually I will. And then we can go forward regarding your the details that you want to know about. I do recommend that you also read the description, just so that you know what to expect in that particular reading. All right, guys. You all take care. Stay safe. I'll see you again. Bye now.